Nadda Short Stories. Nadda is a 5-year-old boy whose smile could light up the world. 1. Nadda and the Talking Frog. Nadda was exploring the pond near his home when he heard a tiny voice say, "Hey, over here." He turned and saw a small frog sitting on a lively pad, waving at him. "Can you talk?" Nadda asked, wide-eyed. "Of course. I'm not just any frog. I'm a prince under a spell. Can you help me break it?" The frog crowed. Nadda agreed, and the frog explained that he needed to find a special crystal hidden in the forest to break the spell. The two set off on the adventure, hopping over streams and climbing tall rocks. Along the way, Nadda learned valuable lessons from the frog, like the importance of patience and how sometimes the simplest things, like kindness, can be the most powerful. When they finally found the crystal, Nadda handed it to the frog. With a flash of light, the frog transformed back into a prince. "Thank you, Nadda. You show me that true friends help each other, no matter what form they take." 2. Nadda and the time-traveling shoes. While cleaning the attic, Nadda discovered a dusty old pair of shoes. Curious, he put them on, and suddenly, the world around him shifted. He found himself in ancient Egypt, standing beside a pyramid. Nadda realized that the shoes were magic. They could take him to any point in history. Over the next few days, he traveled to different times and places, from medieval castles to the first moon landing. But every adventure taught him something new. Teamwork from the pyramid builders, courage from a knight, and curiosity from the astronauts. By the end of his travels, Nadda had not only learned about history, but also discovered the importance of learning from others. 3. Nadda and the mystery of the hidden key. Nadda loved puzzles, so when he found an old rusty key in his garden, he was excited. The key had an engraving that read, "The treasure lies within." Intrigued, Nadda set off on a quest to find what the key opened. He followed clues hidden around his village, solving riddles and uncovering hidden messages. After a long search, Nadda finally found the treasure, a chest filled not with gold or jewels, but with books. Each book held stories of adventures, magic, and far-off places. Nadda smiled, realizing that knowledge was the greatest treasure of all. 4. Nadda and the friendly robot. One day, Nadda's school unveiled a new robot that was designed to help the students with their homework. But something was wrong. The robot didn't know how to make friends. Nadda decided to teach the robot how to be a good friend. He showed it how to share, how to listen, and most importantly, how to have fun. By the end of the day, the robot was no longer just a helper. It had become a friend to all the students. Nadda learned that friendship wasn't about following rules, it was about caring for others and enjoying each other's company. 5. Nadda and the floating island. While exploring a quiet field, Nadda discovered a strange glowing portal. Without thinking twice, he stepped through it and found himself on a floating island high above the clouds. The island was full of magical creatures and glowing plants, but Nadda wasn't sure how to get back home. With the help of a wise bird, Nadda completed a series of clever challenges that tested his creativity and problem-solving skills. In the end, Nadda learned that every challenge has a solution if you stay calm and think things through. 6. Nadda and the talking tree. One bright morning, Nadda decided to explore the old forest near his home. As he walked deeper into the woods, he came across a huge tree with a trunk so wide it seemed ancient. To his surprise, the tree had a face carved into the bark, and it blinked. "Hello there," said the tree in a deep, booming voice. "I'm the guardian of the forest, and I've been watching over these woods for centuries. But now, I need your help." Nadda's eyes widened. "Me? What can I do?" The tree explained that some of the animals had lost their way and were confused by the maze of trees. Nadda agreed to help and set off on an adventure through the forest, using clues left by the animals to guide them back to safety. First, he found a baby rabbit stuck in a hollow log. "This way, little bunny." Nadda smiled as he gently helped the rabbit find its burrow. Next, he helped a squirrel stuck at the top of a tall tree by showing it how to jump from branch to branch. Finally, Nadda returned to the talking tree, having reunited all the animals with their homes. The tree smiled warmly. "Thank you, Nadda. You've shown great kindness and courage today." Nadda felt proud, realizing that even small acts of help could make a big difference. 7. Nadda and the floating lanterns. One evening, Nadda was sitting by the riverbank, watching the stars, when he noticed something magical. Floating down the river were glowing lanterns, each one carrying a small message inside. Curious, Nadda caught one of the lanterns and opened the tiny note. It read, "Follow the light to find the lost wishes." Nadda knew he had to follow the trail of lanterns to solve the mystery. As he walked along the riverbank, the lanterns led him to a small hidden cove. There, he met a group of children who were trying to release their wishes into the sky but didn't know how. Nadda smiled. "I think I can help." He taught the children how to light the lanterns properly and let them drift into the sky. One by one, the glowing lanterns carried their wishes into the stars, filling the night with twinkling lights. "Thank you, Nadda," said one of the children. You help our wishes reach the stars. Nadda watched the lanterns float away and realized something important. Sometimes we just need a little help to make our dreams come true.